Sit. Good. Always have Henry sit first before you allow him onto the mat. With your right hand, lean over, pat his chest and say, go to your mat. And then say down. Good. And then you can reward him with good piece of reward. I'm using Natural Balance right now. This is turkey flavor. He likes lamb flavor as well. And you can start moving around to different places while he practices a down stay on the mat. Always coming back to in front of him like this and then reward him. Good. Make sure you put the reward on the mat. He takes it off the mat, not out of your hand. He waits till you put it on the mat, you withdraw, and he takes it off the mat. So whatever he learns on this mat, he can do out in the real world as well. So this is the kind of down stay he'll have out in public if you practice this mat consistently, this mat exercise. And of course, we'll show him out in public as well. But you want to practice this mat. If you can, try to do it every day, and even 5 minutes a day is good. Good. Just as long as you're always doing a little something new. If he's perfect, let's say I did the mat exercise here every day and he was perfect and never made a mistake, I would want to move it to another location because I'd want to push the envelope a little bit and have him be challenged just a little bit and not get stale. If I only did it here, eventually it'd be so easy for him he'd start to fall asleep, and then we wouldn't get the desired result from the exercise. So you can also do things like pull on the leash. A lot of dogs will get up and come to their owners. Good. When you pull on the leash, you want to do that from other angles as well, not just in front. Good. You see how he's very solid in his downstay. He knows there's only one way he's supposed to get up, and that's when he's released. Good. Good boy. So he's being perfect right now, but if he makes a mistake and he pops up, you're going to say no. You're going to take the leash, gently but firmly put him back. Just step on the leash, he'll go back down. If he gets off the mat, if he gets up and he gets off the mat, then you walk into him, do a little left circle like this, walk him back onto the mat. Just reinforce that down. You don't even say down, you just say no, and you put him back and then resume the exercise. If he stays there, the next time he doesn't make a mistake, good, then he gets a reward. So in his mind, everything stops and he doesn't get a reward if he screws up. And so he knows the rules of the game and he wants to get his reward, so he's going to really focus and concentrate and try to stay grounded so that he doesn't pop up. Because the only reason he would pop up would be if he lost focus. And that's why this is such a great exercise. It teaches him to be calm and focused. He's got to exert self-control to stay here. Good. While I'm walking all over the place like this. If I'm in a fenced yard, I can drop the leash and walk farther away. I can do things like go over to the gate here, open up the gate. And it's okay if he looks, but he needs to stay there, not turn his body. So you can try more advanced things as well. As long as you're comfortable with the things that I did in the beginning, then you can start doing harder things for him. But always do everything in increments. Start off simple. Once he's good with all those things, then you start doing harder things. And then when he starts making mistakes, you know exactly where you have to really put your work into. Good. That was a great little thing that he did. He stayed down when I went out there. And also I'm going to go in the house. You won't be able to see me go in, but you'll hear me. If you're ever going to do something that's difficult for him to handle, it's okay to remind him what to keep doing. So before I go in there, I'm going to say down. I'm going to come back out. Very good. Oh, and he even stayed down with the birds hopping past him. And he gets a big reward. Good. Double reward for that, because that's really hard for him to do. So now I'm going to release him. I'm going to pick up the leash. Make sure he doesn't jump the gun like that. No. That's how you put him back. And if he screws up like that, makes a mistake, start over again with that one last move. See, now he's going to try to really keep himself there. He's got to wait until you actually release him. So I'm going to come back, stand next to him, pat my leg and say, okay, and then sit. Good, because you never let him launch off the mat and take off. You always walk him off the mat, have him sit, and then you release him from a calm sit stay. Pat his chest and say, no, don't paw me. Nope. Needs to stay calm. Go. Now he's free.